what we're going to do at this point is just a quick overview of the backup features and the differences between the different kinds of backup you can accomplish. First of all, there's three main things you can back up. You can do an ASR backup, you can back up data, or you can back up the system state data. For all three, we'll go to our built-in backup program, NT Backup. Now, NT Backup always starts in this wizard mode. If you click next, you go through a wizard. Are you trying to back up? Are you trying to restore? I prefer personally to uncheck the wizard mode and then reopen it, and then kind of get you back to your normal NT Backup window. So you can still use a wizard for backup or restore wizard. We have other choices as well. So let's say we want to do a backup. We can go through a wizard to do the backup, or we can manually go to the backup tab and try and do a backup there. Now, if we go to the backup tab, we can go into the C drive, for example, and back up any piece of data we would like to. So that's a data backup. System state backup, if you recall, is basically a registry, and on a domain controller includes Active Directory and sysvol. So system state backup is very important for Active Directory backup and restoration. Finally, an ASR backup, you would go through the ASR wizard to do that. So let's do a little bit of each. We'll do a backup wizard here, and we'll back up the system state data. And we'll choose a location to back up to, and we'll just back it up to the desktop. We'll call it backup.bkf. Now let's take a look at advanced settings for a backup. You can select the type of backup, the 5 types, incremental, differential. Normal is the same as full if you're used to standard terminology. And we'll just use a normal backup. You can also select to verify data after backup. Now it says that verification will verify its integrity. And you might think that you'll be assured that your backup was successful. But the only real test to know if a backup is successful is to test an actual restoration of the backed up data. So from time to time, companies will normally have a schedule on which they will restore backed up data to make sure that their backup program and backup tapes are functioning successfully. So this is not a true test to tell you if your backup was successful. And we have a couple other options like, do we want to append to the existing backup? Well, there is no existing backup. Or we could replace existing backups. In this case, it doesn't matter because we're making a brand new backup. You can also set up a schedule. So the wizard allows you to set up a schedule. With the scheduling, you can schedule a task multiple times, let's say daily. You can go to advanced and set multiple daily schedules. Lots of options for scheduling. So we can click on show multiple schedules so that you can actually run multiple schedules. So you've got a large amount of flexibility in how you schedule backup jobs. Let's just say we want to do the backup now, though, for example's sake. And we're going to do a system state backup then. Now notice it says status preparing to use shadow copy. The volume shadow copy service is enabled, and that will allow us to freeze certain open files to make sure that they are copied to the backup media. So the volume shadow copy technology should provide you with better backups. Okay, and the system state backup is complete. So you can always look at the backup report to get more information about the report. But in this case, we're just going to let it go.